Keaton Kira alongside my good friend and teammate, International Master Craig Hilby. And we're in for a show today, Craig.
Yeah, definitely. We've got Drive on board 1, I think Michael on board 2.
Sevion's on board 2.
Sevion, and then, do we have Michael?
Michael's on board 3.
Michael on board 3, and we have Tatev on board 4.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons this is going to be a treat today is we actually have Carlson in our list of opponents that the San Diego Surfers, most specifically Dre, is going to play.
Drea versus Carlson, round 5, baby. It's going to be good. Get your popcorn ready.
Yeah. And it's actually 11:30. The games
should start any second, and when they do, I'm gonna detach them real quick and try to get them centered on the screen, and then we can roll.
Let's see. Following everyone. Chess.com.
So do you are you gonna do the same thing, like where you make a screen with 4 games, and then like as we talk about it, we'll just make sure we're talking about the same game?
Oh.
Or you could jump around too. It doesn't really matter.
I guess I was thinking I would look at the games on chess.com and.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
What do you think would be better?
Either way, whatever works for you.
Alright. I'm sorry, I have the Twitch open too, so it's echoing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there we go.
And I do want to make sure we're live. Is there anyone in the Twitch chat? I think I'm not the professional that Albert is when it comes to doing this, but I think as soon as someone types something in the Twitch chat, I should be able to see it.
Michael typed ha ha ha. Well, that was on Facebook actually. That's interesting. It's 11:32. I'm gonna see games.
Yeah, me neither. Well, chess.com doesn't always do well with a lot of games starting at one time. If you remember some of the Title Tuesdays.
Oh yeah, it was a disaster.
So they might be having a little bit of an issue, because usually in the league there's a lot fewer games that are starting at one time.
Yeah, I think maybe what we can try this time is having one big game on the screen, and I can look around.
Okay.
And after we're done talking about one, we can switch to the other. Because I don't think most of our viewers are just like focusing on one person. Probably, like our team as a whole would be, and it's. Yeah, mostly for the chess, so any position that's interesting, we just blow it up on the screen and talk about it.
Sure. I don't know, maybe one of those guys can type in the Zoom chat and figure out what's going on.
Mm-hmm. So, actually, how does it work? Like, round by round, we are facing a specific team, right?
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I think they just started.
Oh, they did.
I see Drea's.
I see. Oh, against Javava.
Yeah, he's playing Javava
so
for sure.
We're playing this.
Stockholm Snowballs.
Ah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's nice. Alright, let's see if. Let me check that the Twitch chat is working.
Alright, so I've got. I'm going to try to arrange these games now. And let me see how that looks on Twitch.
Yeah,
I think it looks good. I think it looks good. Nice.
Good, yeah.
All right, cool. I think we're set then.
All right. So you think we should have the 4 games like that?
For now, I think until
until
they start finishing, because I think it's good to have them all there.
Wow. All right. So they are using a lineup with 3 GMs and a WIM. So that's
the Stockholm is definitely one of the strongest teams.
Oh yeah, definitely on paper it seems very strong.
Now, Tatev's game is an opening I know that you're well familiar with. It looks like a win over French.
Right, but not the line that I actually play. So what happened is White played on move 4, instead of e5, they played a3, which is another line, and taking on g7 and bringing the queen back to h6. I actually don't know this line very well at all, but Tatev still has 9 minutes and 58 seconds.
She's in her preparation, which is a good sign. It's a very interesting position. White has the 2 bishops, but Black has good central space, good piece activity. But yeah, in a position this messy, and especially with such a short time control, I think it really favors whoever knows the opening better.
Right, and especially because the winner war is just all about piece activity. You can compare, I guess, all of White's pieces to Black's pieces. I don't think White's getting castled anytime soon, which...
I don't think Black is either, but that might be a good thing.
Yeah.
Now, one thing that we should mention to our viewers is this is another Super Saturday. It's the second and final one of the season. So what that means is instead of the usual 4 rounds, we're going to be playing 8 rounds today, but they're faster rounds. Each game is 10 minutes with a 2-second increment, and match points don't matter. It's about getting as many individual points as possible, and ideally finishing in the top 6 and getting in the win column. And we're going to need to do that today, Craig, because I got word that the teams that we're tied with for first place in our division, Chengdu and Dallas, have already won today.
Oh, wow, really? Yeah, so we definitely need to keep pace. We got to get in that win. I think last time we played Super Saturday, we didn't start so well, but we really got on a roll in the later rounds. And hopefully we can just start like that this time, and I think we'll have a very promising, result.
That's the plan, yeah. I think we were kind of like a deer in the headlights with that quick time control because our players were so used to the 15-2 and they just got in time pressure much more quickly. But I think they've made the adjustment. You can see we're playing a lot faster so far.
Yeah, that's definitely good. I think it doesn't seem like such a big switch from 15-2 to 10-2, but it really does make a difference because, like I said, at least in 15-2, you might have 2 critical moments that you can really spend your time on during the game.
Yeah, great point.
10-2, it's
probably just one, right?
Yeah, probably just one, and if you make a wrong decision, then it's kind of like, well, you got a bad position and you're playing with low time, and that's just a disaster. So I think it's really more like 10-2. You really see like whose intuition is just better than the other players. It's just more based on intuition.
That is a great point. It's all about intuition. It really is. But I think that bodes well for us. I would say that, I think especially Dreyev and Michael just have outstanding intuition. They're just great rapid players.
Right, and their tactical ability too is just outstanding. Especially Michael, I've seen him play with 2 seconds left, just playing on increment, and it's just
ridiculous. Yeah.
I posted the Twitch channel on Facebook, by the way.
Oh, awesome!
About it just now.
That's great.
So hopefully we get more people.
Sure, sounds good. Well, they're in for a real show, and they're definitely going to want to tune in round 5 when we take on Norway and Magnus Carlsen.
Yeah.
I think, like you were saying, that's one where we should just zoom in on that game for sure.
Right, yeah. Wow, so I guess back to Tatev's game, because that just looks so weird. White ended up passing queenside in the win-over, which is something you almost never see.
White's king looks very shaky.
Yeah, and I was saying that it doesn't look like White's getting castled anytime soon, but I guess I was wrong. I just didn't know it would be queenside.
So it looks like Sam did a temporary pawn sacrifice against Grandmaster, I'll try to say that name, Pansulia. But it looks like he's getting the pawn back and has a very active position.
Right, yeah. I think, this game reminds me of, who did he play in Dallas that I feel like this position is similar to the one where he sacked the pawn in our match against the Dallas Destiny. he ended up not having enough comp.
Oh, against Elshan, right? More the Abadi.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But I think that game might be on his mind and knows what to do better now.
Hopefully, yeah.
But I think, I kind of like White here with Rook E1 to E3 coming. Like the C6 pawn is weak. It looks more pleasant at least.
It's looking like it's getting the plus equals territory, doesn't it?
Right, because I think Knight G4, White can even respond with H3.
Yeah, Black doesn't have enough of an attack yet. I agree.
Right.
So hopefully Sam can hang in there and come up with something in that game. Now it looks like Michael has a very solid position against Grandmaster Eric Blomqvist.
That came out of Nimzo India. Yeah.
Seems like something Michael would be pretty comfortable with.
Right. The knight on D4 is well placed, although I guess Black's bishop on E5 is pretty good too.
Yeah, I figured he was going to play Queen D3. He just played Queen E3.
Yeah, to attack. I guess the point is Black wants to keep his pawn on D7 and not play D6, because if you have the dark squared bishop, you want to keep your pawns on the light squares to protect the weakened.
Well, they traded, so I think this is a position that only White can win. I don't see any losing chances for White here.
And Michael's down on time a little bit, but I think that's okay, because this position's not one where you have to...
No, it's really simplified out, and it seems like Black has the biggest targets with the pawns on D7 and B6.
Right, exactly. I think maybe the only thing a bit uncomfortable is that White has to keep his rook on B1, just watching B4, and that, we can't play rook FD1 just yet and triple on the D file. Although maybe you can start with Queen D2.
Yeah, I'd say the position looks pretty equal with maybe a slight pull for White.
Definitely pretty pleasant to play for White. And Michael's definitely one of the best players you could give this position to.
A great technician. Yeah. Now, what do you think of Dreyev's position against Jababa?
Let's see.
He has a nice time advantage.
He does, and I feel like Dreyve gets into these positions so much, it's hard to imagine that he doesn't understand the ideas very well. He probably understands it extremely well, like where Black's trying to go, like what pieces he wants to trade. I guess at first it seemed a bit awkward to me, like the queen on B3 and bishop on A3.
Yeah.
But I guess it makes a lot of sense, because, E7's weak. If you play rook E8, bishop B5, just pushing you back. Queen on B3 just hammers on the weaknesses on B6 and D5.
Yeah, I think Black is under some positional pressure here.
Yeah, definitely.
He's played knight D6, maybe trying to control the B5 and C4 squares.
Right, but that has its own weakness in that you can't play bishop A6 to... I assume that was the idea of A5, right? To play bishop A6 and trade squared bishops. But you can't do that now because D5 would hang. Take on A6 and take on D5.
Oh, a pawn sacrifice with knight C4. But honestly, I don't see a ton of compensation for Black, do you?
I think Black probably does have comp. Because bishop C4, G C4, queen C4, you have to take back with the queen, or
you're right, otherwise bishop D5.
And maybe you are right, actually. I don't see a bunch of comp.
Queen C7 is coming very fast.
Right, so I guess Black has to play rook C8 here to prevent that. But then, I guess queen anywhere really is just...
Yeah. Yeah, the rook C8 seems almost forced, doesn't it? Oh, interesting. I don't really see what that accomplishes.
And it's worth noting that rook C8, queen C8 just hangs a rook.
Yeah, no, it's no longer playable, so I don't really know why he played bishop E4.
Yeah.
Because now queen C7 looks very strong. Maybe he'll play rook A7, but I think White's clearly better.
Right. Also, I think it's worth noting that White isn't scared if bishop takes F3, because it's true that White's kingside structure will be a bit weakened, but there's really no way at all for Black to take advantage of it because he has no pieces at all around White's king side.
Yeah, I think Black's suffering big time. Now, Tatev is in the end game now.
Wow.
And it looks quite comfortable. Well, interesting, knight f1, trying to tempt rook g2 so knight e3 forks the rooks. That's a good idea. But honestly, that might not have been a bad exchange sack. Yeah. Yeah, actually, rook g2, knight e3, rook f2, and then when you take c4, bishop takes, covers f1. There's no rook trade. I think Black's busted there.
Just
chilling. Yeah.
She played b5 pretty quickly, though.
Probably because of the time, she wants to save time.
Right. I think that's... Black's definitely in the driver's seat. You look at that bishop on b2, and that's just...
Now, looking at Sam's game, I don't really think Sam is worse anymore.
Oh yeah, queen on h3 is very well placed. There's always threats against the white king. And, White has to be careful of Black infiltrating along the d file, maybe to like d2 or something.
I don't exactly know what White's queen is doing on g5. There's no kingside attack for White.
Yeah.
In fact, White's own king seems much more vulnerable.
Exactly. I guess... Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Oh, some idea to trap the queen, like if trade the rooks, the knight comes to f2, is the idea. But I don't
I'm not
believe
actually
in
quite so sure why Sam played h5. I was a bit surprised, but maybe it's okay. I feel like it's a responsible move, though. You know what? What if... Is it... Oh man, I was gonna say maybe knight g4, f4, f6, but I think White just has queen h5.
Oh yeah, that's a good tactic, queen h5. Hitting the queen.
Yeah, I actually don't see how... Well, the thing is...
I don't really see a threat for White.
Right, exactly. But,
I mean, he could play like... he could like trade the rooks and play knight h7, and then after queen h5 he could trade the rooks and play rook d8 hitting the knight, and then when the knight moves, rook d2, and he has loads of comp for the pawn.
That's true. Oh, rook d2, rook a5.
That's true, yeah. And he protects a2 and gets a7. But wait, the pawn... the pawn hasn't gone to f6, so there's no knight g5. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Sam's just making you waiting.
Is 6.
If I was White, I'd probably quickly play a4. It's like just...
Yeah. Okay, so Dreyev is still up a pawn. That's good. Black has 2 bishops, but I'm not really sure how much it matters here.
Yeah, wow, especially with... He's made some progress, too. Knight on c6.
I think Michael's also made progress. I think the d7 pawn is still looking pretty shaky for Black. The queen on b5 is very strong for White in that position.
Right, can't be removed, really. And I think it's just overall pleasant, like White's threatening, I guess, rook a7. The thing is, Black's defense is holding together because both pairs have rooks around the board. But if we were to magically swap off like just a pair of rooks, I think Black's defense would be much harder because, you have to protect b6 and d7.
Yeah, no counterplay.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't think, Agrest is ever going to have a good position as long as she has that bishop on a1, basically playing down the piece.
On a1? Why'd you move it to a1? a1 doesn't seem much better than b2.
Now Sam has just played h4.
Oh, really? So I'm wondering if that's desperation. I'm just like giving the pawn up to get it.
But I guess it's not a
It's
very
not really
serious point.
desperation at all because like if you're gonna take the pawn, I'm fine with that. But no, yeah, I think Sam's not in trouble at all.
Well, if you look at the time situations on all the games, one thing's for sure, we are in for some thrilling finishes.
That is true. Yeah, these rounds go really fast. It seems like just moments ago we started it, and now we're all down to like 3 minutes.
It feels like Tatev is close to winning.
Let's check back at that.
She won in exchange.
Oh yeah. And that bishop on a1 is still a big problem. White sacked the exchange actually, and was hoping for a fortress, I guess. But
The white king is very bad here.
yeah, no, those were actually too active. I think she has to, because king a2.
King a2 feels like it's going to get mated.
It just feels like you're going to get mated, yes. I feel like bishop g2 is the only move, but tons of stuff black can do. Like
rook b8 forcing rook e2, and then she can pick off the d4 pawn, which she just did.
Yeah.
Now she just has to win that pawn on a5, and she'll be winning. Otherwise, that pawn can be a bit of an annoyance if she can't win it.
I don't think that should be too hard, though. I don't see how. Well, especially now.
Especially now. Rook a4. No, this looks like a technical win.
Yeah, because rook d2, I think king e7. There's nothing there.
Yeah.
Alright, that's good news for us.
Very good news. We need all the points we can get. And I'm not sure if I mentioned earlier, it's not about match points, it's about total points. So every point we can get from every game is very welcome.
Yeah. Crucial, in fact.
Mm-hmm.
And another piece of good news is that Michael, who used to be down 2 or 3 minutes, is now up 1.5 minutes with a better position. So that's looking very good too.
Michael's rating 2696 since it's qualifies as blitz.
Yeah.
Okay, Jayev's position's getting wild.
Oh wow.
Rook takes a3. Oh, rook a3 doesn't work because queen a3, and then if rook a3.
I guess.
Oh, rook a3. That way. Oh, but then you can play bishop e7 though. That's the problem, bishop e7. So why doesn't rook a3 work?
Oh man.
Because a rook and pawn for 2 bishops is no bueno.
Yeah.
He could sack the piece maybe and play for pressure, like rook a3, queen d7, bishop e7, and then some like d5 or rook c7. You know, some pressure. But
yeah, I'm not too sure what he has planned.
Yeah, well, I have a feeling we're gonna find out.
Yeah,
because I don't see what else.
I feel like there should be something there, but
don't see what else Black is gonna do.
Right. Yeah, how did this even happen? I started pushing the pawns and Black played f5.
Okay, so Tatev has traded the rooks, and she has a pure rook versus bishop ending with 3 pawns each. That should be a technical win.
Yeah, the king comes into f3 right away, and it's just...
Ina Agrest is very low on time. Sam's game is getting complicated for the amount of time they have, but I think Black is clearly better because the white king has problems. Jabara hasn't played yet. Michael's clearly better.
Yeah, this is looking like a very good round.
The Dreyev game is the crazy one right now. Well, it's good. Jobava must see something if he hasn't played Rook A3 yet.
Yeah.
He must have seen something he doesn't like. I'm not quite sure what it is.
But we are seeing something we like, which is him spending more time.
What's the over-under on the number of times Jobava is going to play the Jobava this match? Oh, he did play the Rook A3. Andreev immediately took with the queen and then responded with, Queen A7 followed by Rook C7. That's his idea. Or maybe just taking on B6 and...
Something like that.
Very, very messy position. Rook and 2 pawns and 2 connected passed pawns, but still you're going against 2 bishops. You can never really feel comfortable there.
Right.
Queen B7.
To go D5.
To own the D5 square. So that Black couldn't play Queen D5. I think that was a King H6.
To go for the... Actually...
He could play D5 maybe. And kick the queen away from the bishop. Does that work? Because I don't think queen e1 is that scary.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Not sure what Jabava's got here.
Maybe, yeah.
Bishop d6 to g3.
Yeah.
G3, yeah?
Yeah.
This feels like white should win. I mean, you can still try stuff
Yeah,
like queen
maybe,
d5, it's not over. Oh, queen d5 threatens bishop h2 and queen d1.
So I guess we should play g3. Oh, by the way, top 5-1.
Oh, nice, nice. Wait, but g3, queen d1 picks up the rook.
Oh, that's...
Ah, Jobava, that trickster.
Wait, so... No, but we have the move here, right? We can play...
Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. I got scared for no reason. Wow, these games are coming down to it, Craig.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Man.
This is where chess almost just goes out the window. Oh, Michael's not better anymore.
Ouch.
Well, I think rook f4, which was completely winning for black, he missed that. Now Michael might have a drawing chance, but he messed up. He
Yeah.
got the worst. G5, I think. He should have gone G5 and pushed the king back. G5 here.
Yeah.
He might win the E5 pawn and then.
Yeah, maybe rook e6. Right.
Yeah, he missed a couple of chances to play G5. He could have pushed the king back.
Well, I think.
Dreyev almost had mate.
Yeah, I was looking at that too.
I think he can take on F5.
Right. Someone offered a draw.
Oh, Michael drew. Okay, that's good. That's good considering how it was going. Oh, Sam's position is nuts. I have no idea what's going on there. Okay, let me click off these two.
He has a draw.
So here are the two games still going.
Ooh, 7 more pawns. I think.
Oh, Dreyev won on time. Wow.
Wow, that's nice. He's probably winning anyways because h6 check.
Wow, so this could be a really big round for us, Craig.
Yeah. Sam's definitely black to win right here.
Well, yeah, he's up a pawn. And he's great in time scrambles, too.
Hope that's not.
It's getting,
wow, did you just...
Oh, he won the knight.
Yeah, he just hung it. Although...
Yeah, the A pawn's
no,
not...
don't flag! Okay. Don't flag.
I was going to say, the A pawn's not that dangerous. It's a little dangerous, but...
I think... Yeah, he gets it, doesn't he?
He won, yes! Yes! 3.5 to a half, right?
Yeah.
Here, let me update the players real quick. Do you want to take it for a minute?
Yeah, so... I was really shocking at the end, I guess... What was... actually I don't have access to the Twitch. Yeah, I guess at the end we were like worried that Sam was about to flag, I guess like less than a second left, but you know, he like kept control, I guess he knew what was happening with the clock and he found a way to just pick up the A pawn and not let it queen, because I guess you guys know the A pawns versus the knights are very tricky, so even though it's just up a full piece, it's not so easy at all with like 4 seconds left, and yeah, I guess he just found a way to pick up the pawn. Let's see, Keaton, do you know who we're playing next round?
I believe the London Lions. We have the 2 London teams in a row, the London Lions and then the London Towers.
That's funny.
Wow, so that was amazing, Craig. The Stockholm Snowballs are one of the strongest teams that we were supposed to face in the whole competition. I think they were a 2,500 plus lineup like us, and we smashed them.
Wow, we smashed them.
Yeah, that was huge. That was really big. Great start.
Yeah.
I wonder when they're gonna start the rounds, because they started late. So I think they're actually supposed to start right now. But I would assume they might give a few minutes, but I don't know. Maybe they're going to try to get back on schedule. I'm not sure what to expect. Can you just type something in the Twitch chat? Because I can't see it. I don't know if that's something with my setup.
Oh, yeah. There's people.
Oh, there are people? Okay, I don't see it for some reason. But as long as you can see it, that's fine. I don't need to be able to see it.
Yeah, I can also, I guess, respond to the chat.
Oh, yeah, I mean, if anyone's asking anything relevant, any relevant questions, we can answer them.
Is my audio actually unhearable? Like, can you hear me right now? No, there's someone in the chat. Interesting. I don't know.
Oh, they're saying that they can't hear you?
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
I wonder why that would be.
Whatever.
I don't know, maybe if John or somebody like that is around, they can check the broadcast.
Jason Garfield says you can hear me, there's just like a tiny echo.
Ah, it's not too big a deal.
Yeah.
Jason Garfield's the man. So on paper, these next two matches should be a good opportunity for us to get some points. The London Lions and the London Towers are two of the lowest rated teams in the competition, and they've also not been having the best seasons.
Wait, hold up. It says they're saying my sound isn't pleasant to follow. Let me try.
Okay. You want to fiddle with some things?
Yeah, just a second. I'll be right back.
Sure. Alright, we're going to have a really exciting next round. It should start, I would guess it's probably going to start in a minute or a couple minutes. I'd like to be able to, at the end of the rounds, to just make one big board, but it's not easy because all the games tend to just finish at the same time. They tend to just come down to it. Now I'm doing mine without a headset, Craig. I don't know if that would make any difference. Because sometimes the headsets can make them echo a little bit.
I'm not sure if this is making it better or worse. Actually, okay, yeah, is this better? To like the people in the Twitch chat. By the way, has the next round started?
It hasn't started, but it should start soon.
Alright.
And we should probably do something on our chess.com so that we don't get logged off for being inactive the way it likes to do. I don't know what you have to do, like move the tabs around a little bit or something.
Alright, is it still worse? Like the sound?
Okay, the game started.
Guys, is it still bad?
So the London Lions actually have an international master on board 1. So they might not even have a grandmaster on their team. Alright, I've got the 4 games.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm following you.
Wait, is there one game that hasn't started? Where's Dreyev's game? I'm sorry, I have one covered up. Yeah.
We're still. Okay, I guess I'll put my headphones back on.
They said it's not good without your headphones.
I guess not.
Is it the volume or? Because to me you sound great. Oh, maybe Craig. I don't know. You should close the Twitch. Maybe. Would that create some echo?
It might. I'm not sure. Okay, I just closed the Twitch.
The problem is now I can't, for some reason, I can't see what people are typing on Twitch, but I guess you can go back and see it. I'm going to scoot these over just a little bit more. Alright, I think we should have a good view of all the boards. So in the bottom left, we have Sam Sevian playing white against international master Justin Tan. That's a pretty strong young player. He's played in the U.S. before. Michael Brown is playing black in the bottom right corner against FIDE master Ravi Haria. And then in the top right, we have Tatev for us playing white against international master Lawrence Cooper, whose blitz rating comes in at 800. I have a feeling he's probably a little stronger than that, maybe sandbagging a bit. And then Alexei Dreyev playing black against international master Yangfan Zhao. You'd probably say the name better than me, Craig. How do you say the name?
You said it as well as I could. Yeah, I don't know.
Now, Dreyev is playing uncharacteristically aggressive in the opening. He's known for playing very solid, but here we see in the opening a knight on g4, a queen on b6. He's going for something.
Yeah. Yeah, right away, knight e3 is a threat.
And so is bishop b2.
So is bishop b2. So
He's going to have to do something.
As a candidate move for white. Although knight h2 is even in the books.
Wow! Wow! We're witnessing some jujitsu here, Craig.
Yeah, knight h2, let's go.
I wonder about
just
that.
Kidding, bishop e3. Well, knight h2, bishop e3, d4. Yeah.
I like it, honestly.
Yeah, I do too.
Because if you trade your knight on g4 for the dark square bishop, that's a victory. So.
I didn't go. Oh, maybe. Actually, I'm not sure.
He would see something like that, so if he didn't do it, it probably has a problem.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't miss tactics. Has Tatev played a Joko Piano, or is that a Roy Lopez?
Yeah, that's a Joko Piano.
A Joko Piano. And Sevian against Justin Tan also looks like a king pawn opening, doesn't it? E4, E5 somewhere.
Yeah.
It looks like maybe
it looks like a Breyer.
Breyer, yeah. And then Michael. What the heck has he played? Is that a Slav?
Yo, what is that? It started out at f3, d5, g3, bishop g4.
Oh, interesting. So kind of like a Slav. He's put the pawn on c6 and the king on f8, allowing the rook to enjoy that h-file. His positions are usually really solid for black.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting that black's played knight b8. In Tatev's game, looks like that knight's planning on coming around to d7 and maybe c5.
In Tatev's game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, on Tatev's game and Sam's game, you're the expert. I don't know anything about e4, e5, so that's your wheelhouse.
Yeah, I guess. In Tatev's game.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Dreyev has just played bishop c4.
Wow. And that's Okay, well, queen c4, queen f2, followed by queen g2.
Wins, right? So he has to play
Yeah,
queen d2,
so-
doesn't he? Only more.
Yeah, I should have to play queen d2. And then, God, I guess like castles and rook
Rook
d8
d8
is
coming, yeah. Either castles or
Oh,
knight
yeah.
a6 with rook d8 coming.
No,
Oh, he
I
played knight
a6
a6 immediately.
d8, yeah. That's good too.
Yeah, why not get another piece in while you're at it?
Yeah.
Because that knight can come to b4 and create threats. Well, what's he going to do on rook d8? He has to sack the queen.
Yeah.
My goodness.
So that's winning for Dre already.
Feels like really close to b2 is hanging.
Yeah. Not sure what's going on. Yeah, bishop a5 isn't even a threat because queen e3 check.
Yeah. Yeah, why not? Oh, he played knight b4.
Looks pretty good
That looks
too.
pretty good too. Chayev is just all over this guy. That's the London Lions top board.
Yeah. Let's see. I really like Sam's position too. It's like,
Oh, interesting. Now Tatev made a draw, which is fine. I mean, she was playing probably someone a little higher rated.
interesting. Yes. Knight h4.
Oh, sorry, I clicked it off, but it was a draw by repetition.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. She was playing an IM.
Yeah. I think Michael might be a little worse in his position. Simply because, like, White has the two bishops.
Oh, no, Dreyev has mate, by the way. He met bishop b4 with queen e3, not even recapturing on b4.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a clinic.
Yeah, and just mate right away.
That was unbelievable.
Wow, 16 moves.
Mate for black.
Like, okay.
That is amazing. All right, so now we should be able to make these two games a little bigger. Let's see if we can do that. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's make them both full size, and then what I'll do is I'll flip back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
To fiddle around with it for a minute. All right, so I think there the full board is showing on the XSplit screen.
Let me try.
Make it a little smaller.
I just walked back onto the Twitch to ask if my sound has been better, because like, I'm
Okay.
not sure.
Yeah, let's see
No,
what
the
people
answer is
say.
no.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, so this is Sam's game, and then this is Michael's game. So what I'm going to do is make them about the same size, and just kind of flip back and forth from one to the other. So right now I'm on Michael's game, and interesting, we have two knights against two bishops.
Yeah. I guess, I don't know, maybe if I spoke like louder or something, but maybe it's something to do with like how our Skype call connects to Twitch or whatever. I'm not all too sure. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, well, Sam has sacked a pawn on the queen side and is going for stuff on the king side. He's just playing knight hf5, which obviously cannot be taken because of mate, queen g5 check. And I don't think black's extra pawn is so useful at the moment. I think maybe... Although at the same time, I don't think it's so clear how Sebian's going to keep on going with the attack. Like maybe queen g5 or something, followed by, I don't know, bishop g7, but it just seems a little artificial to me. I'm not too sure. I feel like the engine might like black here, but as a human, I think white's doing fine, just because he's so active. Yeah, let's look back at Michael's game. Wow, so Michael traded off the H pawn and is getting, I guess, a bit more play on the king's, although not really. And I'm still a bit worried about Michael's position. The two bishops look pretty good, but I don't think it's too bad. Although, wait, hold on.
Is his knight trapped?
Yeah, this is knight trap. I thought knight d6, but the queen's obviously not protecting it. I was hallucinating for a moment.
Oh no.
Yeah, is that knight trap? No, okay, he's going. Wow, okay, so he had a plan already.
A5. Well, queen d8, right?
Yeah.
And then bishop e5, knight d6. I mean, it doesn't look fun for black, but at least I don't see how he's losing. Because he couldn't go bishop e5 before because a rook takes e5.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Maybe his point is he might even want to go fe4 followed by e5 there. Although no, knight h. Yeah, I don't know. It's not all so clear.
This is messy. This is very
Yeah, it
messy.
is messy. But now Michael has knight d6 to save the knight.
And the target is g5, so he'd have to play for like queen e3 or queen d2 if he wants to play fast.
Yeah.
And then how's Michael going to guard that pawn?
It's tough, I think.
Because he can't move the knight. And rook h5 isn't stable. There's a move. Oh, but he's played e4.
Throwing all sorts of just forks, I guess.
Well, it seems like maybe it's something like knight b5 here or something. It's a good stable square for the knight where he has pressure on d4 later.
That's true.
I don't really understand why White didn't play a little more directly.
Right.
Well, I think the position's not good for black, but it's not like maybe too bad, hopefully.
Yeah, I hope not.
Because they're going to start getting low on time, and then that's Michael's specialty. So let's take a look at Sam Sevion's game against Justin Tan. What do you think of that position?
I'm actually not too sure. I feel like black's definitely, I think it should be objectively fine, but with all the pieces just menacing around the black king, it's definitely harder to play. Like, you always have to be on the lookout for just tactics and stuff. Like, I think Sam wants to go bishop g5 next move, followed by like maybe knight h6 stuff or whatever. But yeah, I'm not, like, black doesn't have the extra pawn on the queen side, but I'm not sure if that helps situations all that much. So Michael did play knight b5, and Ravi moved his queen back, queen d2 to attack the g5 pawn.
Yeah, I mean, the g5 pawn is a serious weakness.
Yeah.
And the queen getting in is a serious problem. I mean, maybe the best is like rook h8, rook h6, queen g5, rook g6.
Yeah, but that's just really
unpleasant, yeah. But I don't see anything. Oh, maybe he wanted to provoke g4 first, but doesn't that help white though?
Well, maybe not, because you have d4 coming.
Oh, and then g4 gets soft. That's a good point. Okay, so that was a nice tactic by Michael.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, like, maybe White will even play queen g5 or g6 and like bishop f6 or something and just trade into the endgame. But there Michael definitely has drive chances.
1 sec, I need to communicate something to the team.
Okay. Like, so queen g5, rook g6, I'm not sure what white does other than playing bishop f6, because there else d4 comes, and we're having... Yeah. The pawn on g4 is just weak. Interesting. By the way, yeah, Justin Tam just took a pretty big think and played like queen d8 and stuff. It's just harder to play for black, I think, in that position, because you can push the a pawn all the way down to a2, but then it's like, what next? The rook just stays on a1.
That's a very scary pawn on a2, on a3.
Right, it is, but like, once you push it to a2, what next? Then, you know, white goes ahead and just does whatever he wants on the king side.
Well, both sides have something to fear here. White has a dangerous king side attack, and black has that very powerful a pawn. Now, maybe a little comic relief. What I've been addressing here over the last couple minutes is somehow Dreyev is able to actually hear his opponent on the Zoom. I guess they don't have their microphone muted. So that's been a bit of a distraction during the games, and I've been trying to get that figured out. But I don't think he was too distracted the last game.
Yeah.
He played a pretty clean game. So knight e3 Sam has played.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, even bishop g5 and knight g4 is in the cards now. Yeah, black adds a2, but after rook a1, it's like...
Pawn's not going anywhere fast, but white needs to keep complications, because in any kind of ending he's going to be busted.
Right, exactly.
So he needs to prove something on the king side here. Alright, let's flip to Michael's game. These games are coming down to it. These players are getting under 2 or 3 minutes. So Michael has an end game now.
And I don't know if it's so bad. Well, it probably is pretty bad, but I don't... Yeah, I guess f6 is met by bishop e4.
Bishop e4.
Maybe f5 you could try, but it's still a bit...
Yeah, f5 there's bishop h3 stuff.
Yeah.
It looks unpleasant for sure. He's played knight c3. Okay, so e1, f6.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, okay, that makes sense, because he protected the pawn first. And then once the pawns trade, that bishop on g2 is going to be pinned, and that can be a source of counterplay.
Right.
Is he... He's not down material. Yeah, maybe he's not doing so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Hard to imagine he can be doing well with that bishop on e5, but maybe not doing so bad.
Yeah, he's definitely holding for now.
He's going to have some targets now, and interesting, he's considering not recapturing on f6. Maybe he sees something like c5 and then take rook d2.
Maybe he's thinking king f7 actually.
Maybe,
so
yeah.
rook a1, he goes rook g8. So he can leave his knight on c3.
Ah, yes, great point. Yeah, there's some ideas here, and he played it, but he's getting low on time. Well, rook c1 still makes sense, right? And then after rook g8, rook c2.
Mm-hmm.
And then probably knight f6, right? But I don't see any problem for black, really.
Yeah.
Because after knight f6, one of the knights is coming on d5.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's going to be a fun finish. All right, let's go back to Sam's game. He's got his knight in the g4, so he's putting maximum pressure. Oh, wow. Black is totally tied up here.
Yeah, I think it's probably winning, right? I mean,
Who's winning?
looks like black's just going to lose something. I'm not sure what, but...
See, Craig, this is why you don't catch me playing e4 much in these competitions. I don't have Sam's capabilities to find all this stuff with the black pawn looming on a2. Bishop C6 here, maybe?
Yeah, bishop c6, queen a7.
Oh, queen a7, but yeah.
But even then, like, the pins aren't gone, like queen a7, king h2, let's say.
He could also take on f6, is probably what he's thinking about. Now, black is extremely low on time, so black really has no more time to think.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so let's check Michael's game for a second. Ooh, bishop c4, but knight's coming to d5, so that's no problem. Michael's fine here.
Yeah.
The rook's coming to g2.
I guess concretely white can win back the pawn e4 by taking on f6, which he does, but I don't think that's so big of a...
No,
You
black.
can't even take on e4 because we're
Black is better here, Craig.
Yeah, black is better.
The
I
pieces
think
are
so.
very active.
Like, what? I think rook g1 or like something on b4. So you just,
Well, but you trade them and then just king f5 and it's over, right?
yeah. I'm not sure. Yeah,
Right.
bishop f6 is just a serious error.
I think Michael's winning.
Yeah, bishop f1, but now you got like
King f5, right? Yeah.
So,
Yeah, Michael doesn't usually make mistakes in such positions.
yeah, so what did Sebian? Sebian did play bishop c6.
Queen d8, bishop b5. This guy Tan's a good blitz player, I remember that. Actually, this looks-
I'm not so sure about the position.
This looks totally unclear to me. I actually like black, but I think Sam is going to find some tricks in the time pressure.
Yeah.
He's going to find something to play for. He'll probably go bishop h6 and then try to like maybe rook e3 sometimes.
Because
Wow,
queen
that's
b2
interesting.
seems like a very serious threat here. I'm not sure what you do. Rook g2? Like, what are they doing?
Sam might have a mate though sometimes.
Well, it just looks...
It looks lost though, doesn't it?
It does. Maybe,
Queen b8 maybe?
But,
Okay, queen b8, because then if rook g2 you take queen a1, queen b5, and you're threatening all the mates on the back rank.
yeah, that's true. Although,
He's staying on the bishop. Oh, maybe a draw by repetition, I wonder.
does Sam want that?
Yeah, wow.
Or does even Justin want that? I'm not sure.
This
Justin
is
would probably take it.
messy. This is very messy.
Oh yeah, Michael's winning.
Has he won?
Not yet.
Oh, he's totally winning, yeah.
I think it's resigned right now.
Yeah, he has no chance.
F2
He's won the bishop. Well, good for Michael. Great job.
93.
Mate.
It's just made.
Great job, Michael. We love it. We
Yeah.
love it.
What a game.
Made it in. Alright, let's see Sam's. Whoa, what happened? It's like a normal position now.
Yeah, but Sam's down a pawn.
He's down a
So,
pawn.
How did the a-pawn even... so Sam eventually took on a2 and took on b5.
Oh no, this is falling apart. Justin Tan is a monster without time on his clock.
Wow.
He keeps playing well.
Yeah, I hope Sam holds this. There's always threats.
Mate! Queen of 8, mate! Oh! You gotta love the Pro Chess League, Craig.
Oh
You
my
just
God,
do.
Yes.
Wow.
What is that? That's 3.5 again, right?
Yeah, another 3.5.
You're definitely leading. Wow.
They update the team.
When is Albert coming on?
I don't know, he hasn't messaged me yet.
Okay. I just missed Queen. Wow, that was just amazing. Oh my god. The scoreboards. So, where can I see the scores? Early Saturday. Or... So late Saturday scoreboard. Oh yeah, we're leading. 7 points. We're at the top. Miami's close behind with 6.5, and there's a huge drop off to Webster Windmills with 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
So we are starting very well. Alright, I'm actually going to use the restroom room.
Go for it.
My mic.
Wow. So what a start, guys. What a start. 7 points out of 8. So just like 2 minutes into the round, Dreyev just completely blindsides his opponent, who's an international master, and just obliterates him with black. Just plays an amazing game, and then Michael Brown, it looked like he was in a lot of trouble, had a worse position, maybe lost. He outplays his opponent with black, and then gets a better endgame and grinds it out, gets the win. Sam Sevian, an absolutely crazy game against Justin Tan. Sam was playing for mate, Justin was playing the queen as a-pawn, and Justin played extremely strong without any time on his clock. It looked like had a winning position, but then he blundered a mate finally in the time pressure. So Sam wins that game, and Tatev had a quick draw that round against an IM that was some kind of repetition early in the game. So the surfers are doing outstanding. We have 7 points out of 8, and the next round has already started. No rest for the wicked here. So
I'm keeping them back.
All right. So we just started round 3. So I'm going to pop out the games again and go with the 4-board system.
Did you see what Tatev sent to the group?
No.
Tatev said, Jovalvo is talking non-stop on camera. His mic is muted, so I don't know what he's saying, but I think there's a good chance no one else is in the room with him.
Alright, so we need to scoot these over a bit. Alright, so we've gone from the London Lions to the London Towers. How are we doing now? Okay, I think we got all the... Yeah, we're a little cut off. I'm going to scoot them over just a little bit.
Yeah. So, what are we facing? Wow, I'm on board 1 FM.
They have a GM on board 4.
Wow, that is... What?
And Aaron Summerscale is famous for these Tromp or London type openings. Well, I guess all these English players are.
Yeah.
They all play that stuff. How are we doing on... Okay, boards look good, don't they? I think the only thing... The bottom is cut off, so let me try to raise them up a little bit. For a second, I thought that was Gordievsky, but fortunately for us, it's not.
Of course, he played the hippo.
Gordetsky, the different player.
Gordetsky played the hippo.
He played hippo against Mike. Wow, he's asking for it.
He played A6 Wrangler.
Alright, so in the bottom left, Sam Sevian playing black against Roman Yanchenko. Another one of these strong Russian FMs who's like 2600 blitz. We know he's not going to be a pushover.
Yeah.
He's playing very solid here with white. Then in the bottom right, we've got Michael Brown playing white for us against David Gorodetsky, who has played the hippo. Wow, that guy's pretty good in blitz too, 25-37. So these guys aren't going to be pushovers in rapid, that's for sure.
Yeah, with the hippo too, getting to 2,500. Not an easy feat.
Then Tatev playing black against the London against Grandmaster Erin Summerscale, and she's played the same setup that she used to beat Wang Yue.
Oh, yeah.
Same kind of hedgehog setup, right? And it seems like she knows what she's doing. And now Dreyev is playing white against International Master Amit Gassi, who actually he must have the highest FIDE rating of any of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
So this seems like a capable team that we're playing.
It does. But this is the Towers?
Yeah, the London Towers.
Yeah, I think they got off to like a bad start or something.
Well, they lost to Amsterdam 14-2.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that happened.
It's pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, especially this season with everything so strong.
Yeah. Oh, now Michael has played h4. Very interesting move when he's castled and black's not, and it's white who's played h4.
Yeah, but I don't think black has. I mean, white's the one creating weaknesses, I think.
So is his plan to push f3, or does he want to go
F1? Because G3 traps the knight. But
well, yeah, right.
G3, yeah.
G3 with the plan of f3 at some point.
Although he's got. I'm not sure what he does now. I think C5's a good move.
Yeah, provoking d5 to try to soften that e5 square, isn't he? Mm-hmm. But it seems like d5 has to be played here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let's see what else. d5, knight e5, maybe bishop e2 or something. So what do we think of Sam Sevion's game in the bottom left?
Ooh, alright, so yeah, I think C5 there is fairly typical, right? But
yeah, man.
I don't think black should be too worried about anything.
I think most of these young Russian players are very strategic, so he's trying to take space, put pawns on the opposite color of his bishop, and just kind of play according to principle.
Right, yeah.
It certainly isn't going to be an easy game for Sam, but maybe he can get something like he got in the first game, where like he was never really better until the end, and then he kind of was able to push it.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, Alexei Dreyev has an end game against Amit Gassi, but he controls the center.
Two bishops. Oh, just kidding. Both sides have two bishops.
Both have two bishops, yeah.
But yeah, white has a more pleasant position, I think. Like the B pawns are doubled and everything. Bishop on G2s.
What do you think of the weird structure on the queen side? Like, do you think the B6 pawn is a bigger target, or the A pawn for white is a bigger target?
Well, I think right now, if I were white, I'd try to figure out how to stop black from getting in B5 comfortably.
Well, I have an idea. What about C4?
Right, so yeah, maybe C4 is what Dreyev is considering right now. But then you also have to be careful of... Yeah, actually maybe C4. Maybe he's considering A4 too, just as a possibility. But
yeah, I like A4. Because A4, you give your rook more power and you restrict black's B pawn. That makes a lot of sense. He probably needs to pick up the pace a little bit, though. Although, he honestly doesn't need much time to play this position.
Right. It's pretty easy to position to just make moves without blundering in.
Oh, he's played knight e5, so that's what he was thinking so much about.
Okay.
Perhaps if rook b5, he could take on c6 with a knight.
Yeah.
Although then after takes, there's a weird move knight c7 that guards both rooks, but then maybe he goes bishop f4 or something. Yeah.
I guess probably a play. Oh, because rook d6 runs into knight c4. And so does... Yeah, maybe he's thinking about picking up the two bishops actually, like rook d8, he'll play knight c4, jump into b6.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then I think white would be much better if he could do that.
Yeah, so I guess that's what he was thinking about the last bit.
What do you think of Tatev's position?
Let's see. Well, I think you're more an expert on these positions than I am, but I would say White has a slight pull. I'd say
Yeah, I agree.
Black hasn't fully equalized yet, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think you want to let White have play on the A file in these lines. The main idea, but of course Black played an early B5. Usually the idea is you just kind of keep the hedgehog structure until White plays A5 and then you meet it with B5, which is an idea you know well. I remember you used it against me in a training game.
Yeah.
One of these positions. But yeah, it feels like White has a pull on the queen side here, doesn't it? The bishop on H2 is very strong and has a good target.
Yeah, maybe Tatev can take on C6 and play rook C8 or something.
Might have to, yeah.
Yeah. Can start getting out with queen B7 or something. I don't know.
At least the knights are very well coordinated.
Right.
Now Michael's game's getting a little interesting here.
Wow.
Takes with the rook. So here the black knight needs to try to get to E5 as quickly as possible. Yeah, expected knight G6. Maybe rook F5 should be played.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, the white king is stuck in the center. I'm not sure why Black played rook B8 all those moves ago, but
Yeah. He's trying to play it like a Benoni.
maybe.
Too. I think he's preparing to meet knight E5 with rook F5, targeting the H pawn.
It's logical.
Sam's game's gotten a bit messy.
Is it really? Let's see. Yeah, I guess, but I think it should still be around equal though. I guess his point is taking on E5 and taking on C5, but
How do you think Sam should capture here?
I'd say knight. I'm not quite sure why. It just
Feels right. Well, you have the
Yeah.
pressure on D3. Yeah, that's what he did. You guys are thinking alike.
So Tatev made it to the end game.
Yeah, that's a good sign, because you know Black can never be that much worse in these end games.
Right. Because in most of the positions, the B2 pawn is probably just as weak as the A pawn.
Right.
So. The knight on D5 is well placed and everything. And rook can't stay on the 6th rank to keep pressure on D6. So I think Tatev should be relatively fine here.
Yeah, I would agree. So in Michael's game, Gorodetsky has played bishop C8. Interesting. He seems like a very creative player.
Yeah.
Just gonna close my balcony real quick.
Right.
It's getting a little chilly.
I wonder what the idea is if Michael just goes ahead and takes on H5.
Yeah. It's not obvious to me. Well, Michael does like his free pawns, but rook F1 makes a lot of sense also.
Yeah. Saving the free pawn for later.
Yeah, I don't think it's going anywhere too fast.
Yeah, so... Trev has a very dominating position, I think.
Yeah, he can get two bishops pretty much anytime he wants. The knight on b6 is a real pain for Black.
Yeah, rook on a7 is just... And the knight on a6, you're just stuck.
I like what Sam's doing too. He's just played c5. Can't be captured for tactical reasons because rook c8 will win the bishop. And well, what exactly does White do?
I guess Queen
a4 or Queen d3?
Queen d4 might be 6, right?
Yeah.
So Queen d3, I'm guessing.
Wait, but Queen a4, Knight b6, Knight c5? What's that? No, that feels flawed.
That's interesting.
Feels like it shouldn't work. I mean, at the very least, you don't want to allow something like that. Oh, actually, queen a4, maybe bishop c6. Doesn't that chase that?
Yeah, that might work.
But then maybe queen a6, and then a bishop e4, you have queen e6, and then you can take back.
That's just... I was thinking maybe queen d3 though, because knight f... Like, I can't go knight e5 because of knight f6.
Yeah, with the mate, right. So your queen d3 makes the most sense. Oh, bishop c4. Wow.
Just wins the exchange.
Wow. So maybe white almost has to try queen a4.
Yeah. That's...
Yeah, bishop c4, because there if knight f6, you take with the knight and guard the mate.
Right. Yeah, I'm not sure what else.
Although, look at this variation. Queen d3, bishop c4, knight c5. Threatening mate, so you have to go bishop d3, knight e6. And then there would be... Whoa, what the... Oh, queen d1, because he's going to have fire on the knight on d7. Okay. I see the point.
Well, I mean, Sam can't be worse here at all.
No, in fact, I like rook d8, keeping a little more tension in the position.
Yeah.
Okay, Michael's game is getting bonkers. They now have opposite colored bishops, and it looks like both sides are trying to mate the other. I feel, though, like black has the worst end of it.
Yeah, I think the queen get on a4. Yeah, wow, black took on c3 and played queen a4.
Excuse me. So Tatev's game has really fizzled out. It's reached a rook ending, but unfortunately she's a pawn down. She has some problems.
Right, so rook b3 I like.
Yeah, and then...
But you have to keep 2 rooks on.
Gotta keep 2 rooks, otherwise it's getting really close to being a technical win. She has to go for counterplay. Rook c8 now, right? Yeah.
Rook c8, okay.
Because now b4, she can play rook c4, and it's hard. It's very hard for... now black can just play on the king side, and like, how does white make progress?
Exactly.
Because the rooks are both stuck. It should be a draw, hopefully. Yeah, just like G, yeah. Sure.
G6, H5, King G7, King G6. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like,
I'd play H5 sooner than later, because in these kinds of positions, you don't really want white playing G4 and restricting your pawns.
Right. Well, in this case, it's probably fine, because if G4 comes, you might have like King G5, King H4. But I agree, I'd probably play H5 sooner than later. Yeah, there we go. H5.
It looks like a fortress.
It does, yeah. So we've got Druid looking good. We have no idea what's going on in Michael's game.
No, we don't.
Sam looks to be... Sam's down on time, though, is the one problem. But he looks to have been outplaying his opponent, so...
He's pressing, I feel, yeah.
Yeah. And I think Tatev should be dry.
Yeah. So a pretty good outlook so far, but as we know and as we've seen, things can change in a hurry. Well, does Sam have...
why is Tatev playing active? Like, why e5?
Does Sam have a knight f2 tactic here?
Does he?
Knight f2 with queen f6 coming.
I don't... So I'm looking at knight f2, rook d8, queen h4, but then just rook d2, right? So...
Yeah. Or even queen f... or no, queen f6. Yeah, rook d2. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope it works.
Yeah, he's played it, so let's hope it works. Oh wow, you're right. Tatev did play actively.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
She pushed e5.
I guess it's still okay, but it's like you don't have to be...
No, I don't like it, Craig, because now rook a5 can be played, and there's a weak pawn on d5.
Yeah, I don't like it at all. I do not like it at all.
And I think she's fighting to win or something. Oh, and Michael's gone to the end game, so maybe no one's going to get mated anytime soon now.
Yeah, that's good, considering he has 35 seconds.
Oh my gosh, a tremendous time disadvantage.
Yeah. Wow.
Although Michael with 35 seconds is still incredibly dangerous.
What does he do? Rook H. Wow. Oh my God! Rook G5, Rook F7. Do you see that?
Oh, beautiful.
It is really nice. Yeah.
Well, Rook G5 he could always take with the pawn, but
That's true too.
but yeah.
He's looking for the gusto.
But Rook F7's pretty cool.
Yeah, G5's probably better. Alright, well, okay, gaining time, right? I mean, what is he?
Sam might be threatening knight takes on h3.
Yeah.
And trying to like get mate on the king side.
And Sam is, does Queen E? No, Queen E3 gets mated.
Because Rook B8.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
God, Dre just looks crushing. I can't imagine him not winning this one.
Yeah, it's his kind of position. And the guy's low on time, too.
Oof.
Oh, he might have bishop c7, Craig. Does that trap the rook?
I think it might. I think you're right, yeah.
Man, I'm a beast when I'm in the commentary room. I wish I could see this stuff when I'm playing in the league.
You do. You get 3.5 out of 4 on that.
That's true. It was a good match, yeah.
Yeah, I really like Sevian's chances to win this. Actually, material is even because he lost the c-pawn, but God, still, it's like his pieces are just so active. I agree with that one. And we have Michael breaking through too, playing e5.
Yeah.
What's the, I guess like,
I mean,
yeah, this is looking very good. And let's look back at Tatev's game, which is the only game I think.
feels like she maybe should have enough
counterplay. Check.
Because if the king wants to escape from checks, it's got to come all the way to the b file, and it's going to be very inactive.
And then we play like Rook H. Oh, okay. I felt like.
This should be a draw.
The thing is, we play H4, we create a pass.
Yeah.
And that's.
Oh, Dre f1, that's great. If I were Tatev. Oh.
Yeah, I would have played H4 first.
Well, I would have checked more. You know, make the king come further, because like White's king is too central now.
But this should be like Rook A2, right? Would you even?
It's a little dicey.
Well, for the draw.
Oh, she's getting behind. She's getting behind her pawn.
7 drew.
He drew.
That's a pity. That's okay.
Yeah, I guess that's queen ending should be drawn. Okay, so Michael's super low on time. He's trying to mate the guy. He's up a piece.
What is even that mean?
He's up a piece, but black got active. Oh, he sacked the exchange.
Please work. Why not Rook F7? I don't get it. Rook G5, Bishop G5. But
maybe because of time. But he's got the passed d pawn. E4 maybe he'll play. Knight e4, yeah? Knight e4 and knight f5.
What is he doing?
Why did he chase the king on knight f5?
Yeah.
See, I don't like now sometimes the king like coming to g6 or something.
Yeah, man.
This is messy. King e3.
E3, yeah.
Now he's got to play like rook d7 and then play bishop f4.
Bishop f4, I like it.
h4. But the bishop holds that pawn.
Yeah.
Kind
He
of.
wants to be back.
The knight can hold the pawn.
H2 and H3.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. I feel like.
b5 maybe, you know.
Tatev's draw.
Oh, drawn pawn ending.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, good.
That's nice. What do you imagine at the end there? Let's see. Okay.
Alright, so here's Michael's game.
Yeah, try to.
He still has the h pawn held. He can always go rook h6 if he needs to. Only 5 seconds, and Albert Liu is in the building.
Yeah. Oh god, this is
Do you want to join us for the Carlson game though, Craig? You probably want to be here for that, don't you?
I'm okay either way. I can watch you guys do it.
Up to you.
I feel like. Yeah, sure. I can go for the Carlson game.
So I think.
As long as he doesn't fly.
Okay. Here, let me tell.
Winning. Like, King of 5 can make it move. I mean, the deep pawn should. The take on H2! Ah. Right, I mean.
Yeah, you don't want to leave the pawn on H2 when you have 5 seconds left. No, he should be winning, right?
Yeah, because Rook H2, Bishop H2. I mean, if B4, I would even take on B4.
No, he's totally winning. He just has to play fast.
He just has to not fly.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope so.
The knight comes to D5.
Bishop C7.
This guy is just going to be desperately looking for tricks. That's all he can do.
Yeah, but. You know.
King Queen.
Knight C4, I like it.
No, the black just doesn't have a chance.
Mm-hmm.
He's down 2 pieces, knight D6.
Yeah.
He just has to play for time. That's his only
So
chance.
C4 with Queen, right?
Yeah.
Just Rook C2.
Game over.
A5, yeah. Or Bishop F6, yeah.
Plenty of time.
No stalemate.
No stalemate.
Yeah,
At least the A pawn is mobile.
Yeah, Rook G7 mate, right? No.
Whatever, he can play it solid.
Yeah.
He knows not to.
Okay, don't no stalemate, so. No, it's a bit more tricky. But Rook G7 should be.
And Bishop F6, after King H8, Bishop F6 works.
Yeah.
There's no stalemate.
You can try Rook G8, Bishop F6 to be even safer. Yeah, okay, that works. Probably play Rook H7 or something, but then it's like nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
We already had talking through Sandra and Drake one, so we're gonna get 3 out of 4 this round.
Yeah, which is great.
Alright, Rook G8, Rook H8.
Made. Nice, Michael.
Thanks, Michael. What is he? Is he 3-0 right now? Or did he?
Oh, the guy flagged. That's a bad sportsmanship.
Yeah, whatever. Wow. So
3 out of 4 that
10
round.
out of 12. Wow, okay, we are 2.5 points ahead of the.
Yeah. We're taking it to him,
updated
Craig. We're doing it, man.
Yeah.
Wait, so how much do we have? 10 from 12, right?
Yeah. And the next behind is 7.5.
Wow.
Alright, so I guess I can get off for the next round and let Albert take over.
Yeah, so here's what we should do. So Albert Liu will launch the stream on his computer, and so there will just be a quick break where we're offline, and then we'll be back on in a couple minutes for the next round. Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll see you guys soon.